Hello. This video is going to show I'm going to make a small demonstration of one of the features we introduced into coreBOS about in June 2016. It's about being able to select assets on an invoice. Okay, the idea of the functionality is very common. We have a set of products. A product is generic. Okay, it doesn't have a specific serial number. It's something we sell, and then we actually sell one monitor or one piece of that product that has a specific serial number and a specific guarantee and sell date and everything. So on the invoice, we select the product, which is the monitor, the physical screen. But then we need to be able to say, okay, but it's this exact monitor. It's this one with the serial, this asset exactly. Okay, so that's the example I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how you can set that functionality up in coreBOS. Okay, I have here open my development install. I'm on the products module. I'm going to create a new module, a new record, and we're going to call this monitor. Okay, let's make that a little bigger. Okay, this is supposed to be like a PC monitor, a TV kind of set. Okay, it's generic. Okay, it has doesn't have a part number or anything, which is something we sell. We could set up the sales start and the like. This is hardware anyway. This is just the fields, normal kind of fields. Okay, what I'm interested in here is nothing more than the name and the price. Okay, so I'm going to set the unit price to, I don't know, 110 euros. VAT, okay, let's put 21. It's the Spanish VAT, and all the rest is just whatever we can fill in, whatever we need. Okay, so I have now a monitor product which I can sell. And I'm going to jump over to my assets module, which should be here in inventories. And I'm going to create two monitors that we have in stock. Okay, this is, press on the M here, get that one. Okay, and this monitor has a serial of MON0001, for example. The date sold. Okay, we can say it's sold today, and invoice and the customer name and the like. Okay. Okay, I'm going to select the customer, which shouldn't be. In this use case, you would have to go to the layout editor and make it non-mandatory, because it doesn't make any sense to set the customer if I haven't sold it yet. But anyway, PC monitor. This is just a stock, a standard coreBOS, which I haven't really customized. It's just a recent install, so that kind of doesn't make sense. But anyway, I'm just going to set it up this way. We could, I guess the date sold and date service would have to be non-mandatory. So the idea would be that you get a product, which is a monitor, which is what you sell, and then you get a truckload of real monitor with their own serial number. Then you introduce them all into the system, so you can then sell them and actually sell one on the invoice. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to set this one up, and I'm going to duplicate this one and set the monitor to the serial number to 2, and all the rest is going to be the same. Okay, so now you following the same use case that I'm setting up, where I have now a bunch of monitors, actually 2 monitors in stock, and a client comes in and wants to sell and wants to buy me one. So we go to the invoice and we create a new invoice. We're going to put this also monitor, contact name, and okay, here we select the client. I'm going to select this one. Okay, and the invoice date, all the information depending on what your business process needs. And here on the product line, I'm going to select my monitor, which is what I sell. So I get the quantity in stock, one, the 110 that we saw before. The stock is not enough. Okay, the tax is 21. That's correct. And it all summed up 23. Yeah, okay, that's all correct. Okay, so now I have my invoice and my client can take away his PC monitor. Okay, now on the line in the detail view, we see that I have here the assets. It shows as a scan bar, a barcode, indicating that this monitor is a product and that I can relate, I can associate exactly assets to it. Okay, so if I come here and I click on this, I get a pop-up window showing me the assets I have of monitor type. Okay, notice that it's the two that I have created, and I can select one. And now that asset is actually related here. If I hover over this, it shows me that that asset with the exact serial number. I can click on the link and it will take me to that exact asset. Okay, and it also related the invoice directly, which wasn't related before. It didn't update the customer, which is wrong, but okay, that, like I said before, that should be set up apart, with other restrictions. And hopefully here on back to my invoice, hopefully here on the assets related list, I should also have that asset related. Okay, so as you can see, the functionality is rather simple. Basically, it needs a little bit of configuring, but mostly the idea is that you set up your products, which you sell. Then you have actual assets with serial numbers and dates and guarantee dates and all the details of the exact equipment you're selling, and you can relate them easily on each line. Obviously, I just did one, but we could have he could have bought 2 monitors or 3, or we could relate more than one here. Actually, I could click here again, and I would get the other one that's still pending, and I could relate both of them. Obviously, the quantity should be 2 here in this case, but here now I have both related. We could have other product lines with other assets, and it kind of nice because it's really kind of easy to just relate all the information right on the invoice. Okay, I hope that helps your business case. Thanks for watching.